Hello guys, this is my review for One Piece Pirate Warriors 3, and to me it's a really fun game. It's a fantastic game in my opinion, but that's because I'm the type of person that's into these types of games. It's a Dynasty Warriors like kind of game. It is made by the same people that made Dynasty Warriors, thus the title Pirate Warriors 3. This game story basically is from when Luffy started all the way to Dressrosa, part of Dressrosa, not the whole entire thing, but just parts of it. And I'm not gonna tell the end of it, like what happens in Dressrosa, because some people might not be there yet in the anime or manga, but the game is fun because it makes you feel overpowered, like what a Dynasty Warriors game does. It makes you overpowered. You just mow down 2,000 enemies at a time. It feels amazing. It's not like those games where you feel frustrated because you just can't do it. In this game, there's basically no failure. You cannot fail. It's impossible to fail. You may fail an objective, but you still can't fail the game. You may not be able to get an S rank, but you'll still finish it. You'll still finish the mission. You'll still finish the episode. There are some things that are like annoying and repetitive about the game, but I'll explain that later. There are a lot of things to do in this game. There's a lot of things to collect. There's a lot of characters. You've got Kizaru, Aokiji, you got all the admirals, you got Sengoku, you got I think you have Sengoku. You might not, I don't remember, but you also have Garp. And you have a lot of characters. You can play as Dracula Mihawk. You can play almost every single one of the Shishibukai, or seven warlords of the seas. You can play as almost all the Yonkos except for Kaido and Big Mom, because we don't know them. You can play as Shanks, Whitebeard, and Blackbeard. You can play as them, and guess what? You can even play as Enel. You can play as Enel. Enel, one of the most powerful One Piece characters ever. So this game, if you love One Piece, you will love this game no matter what. You will love this game. If you know the story, if you know the lore in One Piece, you will love this game. But there are a lot of problems with this game. It gets really repetitive. For example, when you go on the mission for Frankie, when you finally get Frankie, when you're trying to persuade him to be on your ship, when they steal his underwear basically, it keeps showing you him destroying walls over and over and over again, 3 times I think. But the main problem with this isn't that he's destroying the walls. It keeps showing it to you while you're playing the game. So if you do your special attack where it's like timed, where you only have 20 seconds to use this, it will tick down while that cutscene is happening. If there's another objective where it's basically you have to do this before for 10 seconds, 5 seconds of that might be sucked into the to what's his name, to Frankie shooting down the wall. 5 seconds of that, 10 seconds could be put into that, which is annoying. It's really annoying. There's a lot of stuff that's annoying about the game. And another thing is, One Piece is in chapter 799. The game can't cover that much, story. It cannot cover that much. So you won't really understand what it's trying to tell you. You won't feel anything for the characters. You won't understand what the characters are about. You don't understand their goals. You won't understand why Zoro is fighting Dracula Mihawk. He just says he's the strongest swordsman in the world, but you don't really know why he's fighting him, other than and then he says, I want to be the strongest swordsman. Okay, but why are you fighting him now? He doesn't say that I want to test anything. He doesn't say any of that, which really sucks. And the textures are terrible in this game. The textures are terrible. They are abysmal at best. It sucks, but it's true. And there is no mouse and keyboard support for this game. There is kind of, but it's not fantastic. It's not good. You have to use arrow keys. You have to use arrow keys to configure it to arrow keys for you to move. And the textures really are bad. Like, when you look up, it looks good. The textures on the floor look good. But if you start to move your camera down to level the floor, you can see how crappy it looks, how bad the texturing is. And well, there is a good thing about this port is that it's 60 FPS, which is really cool. And it's you can put 60 FPS or variable depending on what how good your system is. You would want to put variable if if you have a crappy system, so it might chug a bit, but it shouldn't chug that much. It's not that big of a game. The things that you can do in this game is basically collect. There's a lot of things to collect. You have to collect characters. You have to collect their coins. You have to collect a lot of stuff. You have to collect their power ups. You have to collect so many things. You have to collect their skills, and then there are three modes in this. One is the legend mode, which is basically the story mode of the game. One is the free log mode, which is basically you can play the story episodes, but you can play as any of the characters that you've unlocked so far. Even if you want, you can play as Whitebeard in any of the episodes, even though he wasn't in them. In dream mode, which is my favorite mode, is basically you explore One Piece, the One Piece world, and you get random. If you go to an island and you fight there, it'll be randomized depending on what it is. Like you might get Skypiea for no reason. You might get Marineford. You never know. It's randomized, which I really like. It makes the game less repetitive that way. Makes you like, oh yay, finally a new scenery. Even though there's only like 4 that you get almost all the 5. You get almost all the time. Impel Down, Marineford, Skypiea. I think I said Impel Down, and there's some other ones like the Marine Base. You get Alabasta. There's like less than 10 levels, basically 10 maps, which is really small because after you can see all 10 for like the 50th, 40th time, you're like, stop it already, stop, please. And it doesn't tell you how to unlock the characters. It'd be nice for them to tell you that you can do this by unlocking the characters. Like, I still have no idea where Enel is. Like seriously, I'm about 15 hours in, 20 hours in, and I still don't know where Enel is. I finished the whole entire story mode. I finished about 75% of 50%, 65% of the dream mode, so that's cool. But so basically, if you love Dynasty Warriors, if you love One Piece, you will love this game. If you don't, then no, you will hate this game. You will hate its mechanics. You will hate everything about this game. If you haven't read One Piece, if you haven't watched One Piece, you will never understand what it means because that's 799 chapters, or about 600 or so chapters if you take away some parts of it. 600 chapters, no. You won't be able to you won't understand it at all. Because it leaves out a lot of parts about the game, or about the anime. Like, you don't understand what the Yonko are. Like, what do they control? Who are the Yonko? What, and stuff like that. So, they don't really explain the story well enough. Because they have to cut out a lot of parts from the manga. And I've never played any of the other games, so I can't really comment about that. But I've played most, if not all, the Dynasty Warriors. And if you love Dynasty Warriors, yet again, you will love this game. But you have to know One Piece to truly appreciate One Piece Fire Warriors 3. You will have to know a lot of stuff about One Piece. You will have to read all chapters of One Piece to fully appreciate the game. So that's my thing about One Piece Fire Warriors 3. That's my review on it. That's my thoughts on it. That's my opinions. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.